Hey, what is up, guys? The Only Monster here with another replay. This replay was sent in by Bloody Hell, previously known as Reminisce. And yeah, thank you for sending this replay in. I'm sorry I've been putting this off for so long. It's like longer games, like that tend to go on for more than an hour, tend to be a little bit demanding. So I've wanted to be like good amount of sleep, have enough amount of time to be able to cast it without having too many interruptions. But yeah, the time has come, and yeah, let's get it. Looks like the support duo is gonna be this Warlock Enigma. Yeah, probably gonna be chilling in the lane for some time until like level 3. Maybe he goes to the jungle, maybe he stays in lane, I'm not sure. Opulent on Omega is an enigma in and of itself, XD, no pun intended. And Drought gonna be in the safe lane, Invoker in the mid, and then the Sand King on the off lane. Pretty cool stuff. A lot of setup, a lot of team fight here for the side of the Radiant. Let's have a look on the Dire. Support to probably gonna be the Silencer Dazzle. Uh, and then Shadow Fiend mid, safe lane Sven, and then this Darkseer over there in the off lane. Although I don't see a Coilin Blade, so uh, it could be a Darkseer support, but it could also be the core, but he's just not getting a Coilin Blade. Okay, making our way over onto the Dire River Rune. Very interesting setup. Both teams, wanted to contest the enemy's team River Runes, but not really wanting to venture too much into the triangle. So in the end, it just being and ends up being a 2-for-2. Simboker getting a point into the X-Sword. We'll see if he does go Quas X-Sword. Or if it's just a casual point into the X-Sword just to get a little bit more damage, and then he does transition into the Quas Wax. Like there's a lot of funny stuff you can do with Invoker. Like just because you get the X-Sword level 1 doesn't mean you're actually going for the X-Sword Quas build. Like it can change a lot. It really does depend on the game. A lot of Invokers, like when in some lane matchups, like you already know what you want, but sometimes you don't even know what you want, so you just get a point into the quads, and then depending how the game goes, you kind of just take it from there. And just as I'm looking down the bottom, I actually wasn't expecting first blood that quickly. Oop, that might have been a little bit too much. Let's see. Sand King, oh, has a point of Caustic Finale, Poison Touch being applied onto him. Stormhammer is available. Needs to be careful. Oh my god, this poison keeps getting keeps getting reapplied, and then with the Stormhammer, one more right click should do it. Yeah, that's happened to me before, where like you kind of underestimate Dazzle's poison touch. You got a little bit of a buff. It doesn't get reapplied by other allies also attacking him. It only works by if Dazzle attacks, but still, like it's quite a lot of damage. Not gonna lie to you. So look, Shadow Fiend actually coming up ahead in the last sets. I'm quite surprised considering Shadow Fiend at the beginning before he has the point into the Necromastery doesn't have a lot of damage. During the early levels, you expect the Invoker to be dominating, and then later on the Shadow Fiend catches back up. But this Shadow Fiend been able to do pretty well in the last hits, considering that damage deficit he's got going. Nice little deny there. Harass out the Darkseer. Now that he has, well, now puts the point to the Surge, and surges away. Doesn't want to take too much harass there from the Drow Ranger. Sand King, what's he gonna get? Oh, okay, Sandstorm. So really going for the passive build, like not really wanting to, do too much. Kind of just wants to, eat up the creep wave, and then like that's it. Leave it as that. I'm surprised I'm not sure if this was a deny, but I still see a range creep. I'm not sure if Opulent actually denied the range creep there. Would have been nice if he did deny it there with the Eidolons. Oh, nice pull there. Oh, a little bit unfortunate. Would have been nice if the creep wave would have been held a little bit further up here so that, the creeps don't draw too much aggro. It is very fortunate for this Drow Ranger that, well, for Bloody Hell overall, that he picked a, range carry against the Darkseer, going, like, trying to last hit against Darkseer as a melee. It's never too fun, because you can never stay too close to the creep wave, And whenever you do get close to a creep wave to, try to get last hit or deny, you're gonna eat up quite a bit of harass here from the Iron Shells. Shadow Fiend, gonna take the Water Rune up at top. I think Invoker took the one at bottom. Oh, no. I'm not sure what happened. Oh, Cold Snap onto the Shadow Fiend. Fortunately, no hits came his way to proc it. Again, Poison Touch being put onto the Sand King. Sand King taking quite a bit of harass from this Dazzle. Needs to be a little bit more careful. Nice micro of the 4 spirits, but Shadow Fiend will be able to claim that up to this minus armor. Doing quite a bit of work. But in the Shadow Fiend, down to almost half HP. Sand King in a little bit of trouble. Stormhammer with the Poison Touch. No longer has a Sandstorm. 2 more seconds for that. Is he gonna be able to get it? Oof, gets it in time. And there's no detection. But the poison. Oh no, the poison was just enough to actually get the kill onto the Sand King. Sand King didn't really have any regen going his way. And yeah, as expected, gets a few levels, then goes into the jungle. A little bit unfortunate that the Sand King is going down so much. Like it's kind of nice, like having the lane to yourself, especially like Sand King. I feel like Sand King is a very, I wouldn't say elusive, but it's very hard to catch. You got the invisibility, you gotta bring some detection for that, and then if they do bring detection and you need to get away, you can always borrow a strike, either to get away or to stun them to prevent the damage coming on through. Last word with the Arcane Curse. But the frost, no more frost arrows because of the silence, so actually not gonna be able to get the kill. Darkseer putting the Iron Shell onto himself, but needs to be a little bit careful here. Take it too much harass. Salve onto the Gyro Ranger. Arcane Curse onto the Gyro Ranger. Would have been nice if he got that while the salve was running, so he could have cancelled that, but might not have held it off cooldown, so. Sand King pushing the wave pretty far up and actually gets his courier sniped there. Poison Touch being applied onto him. Sven still has a Stormhammer. Nice little burst strike, but fortunately Stormhammer is there. They're gonna be able to chase him down. Yes, they will. Actually, Dazzle getting the kill with the Poison Touch. I'm gonna rewind a little bit so we can see this kill onto the Darkseer. Oh, Darkseer definitely struggling down here. Not having too much of a fun time. 5 last hits. Pretty much has a ring of protection and only consumables in his stash. No way, he's just gonna get chased down with the frost arrows. Yeah, and the multi-shot. Man. Dude, this man, it matters nothing. Like, he had no mana for the surge, had no health, has no life. Barely. That sounded kind of wrong, but at least now he's gonna be able to get a free trip back to base, Regen up, restock back up in mana, health, and then come back into the lane, and then he can also get his consumables onto himself. Really buying more consumables, I mean, sure, I guess to try to sustain in the lane, and if it's that hard, then yeah, I mean, you're gonna need the consumables so you can actually get some EXP. It's a little bit unfortunate, but it is what it is. Shadow Fiend. It's 2 nice bounty runes there. Very nice of the Silencer not taking those up. DD down here. That's gonna be a nice little bottle there for the Shadow Fiend. Huh? Hello, sir? Probably wants to clear the camp and then take it? Yeah, okay. Word. Oh, good effort there on the pull there, but unfortunately wasn't quite able to pull it off. XD. See, so Booker has the random point into the Wax, just so he can cast those spells that require the Wax, like the Alacrity or the Meatball. Oh, Shadow Fiend finding the Enigma into the jungle. Enigma not quite level 6 yet, so not able to turn this around. Maybe if he was level 6, it could be a nice turnaround potential. Arcane Curse, last word onto the Warlock, dropping pretty low, and the race is gonna be able to secure the kill onto him. Nice little rotation there from the Shadow Fiend, able to clean up the kill onto the Warlock. Still has TP available. He wants to TP over to the mid. Looks like he's gonna farm this small camp. Probably this big camp as well, yeah, since it's stacked. Yep, has the DD running, why not? And then probably TP back onto his tier 1. Actually, he doesn't have mana for that, so maybe if he gets a mango. Oh, if he gets a bounty rune, for sure he'll have the mana. But it looks like he's just gonna walk it, not gonna TP there. No need to waste the TP there. Surge onto the creep to try to get a little bit more harass onto the Drow Ranger. I mean, the creep's chasing him, and it's doing not crazy amount of damage, but you know, some damage. But yeah, this is the life of the Darkseer. Just stay like around the XP range, range where they can't really right click you, they can't really go on you. You can spam out that Iron Shell and push out those waves. Because besides from that, you're not really gonna be doing much to this Drow Ranger, especially without the help of your Silencer here. Need Bolt to try to push out the wave. See if this Invoker is just gonna hit the jungle. Probably just want to hit the jungle, you know, get his Midas going. Needs another 60 gold for that, so. That's all. TPing over to the bot. Wants to respond to this aggression. Ooh, Darkseer 21 HP. One more right click. Should do it. Poison Touch onto the Warlock. Might cost him his life. Arcane Curse with the last word. I end up going down. Drow Ranger tipping the Warlock there for his commendable effort. Oh, that's a big ass stack. Is he gonna get it? Ah, just short, man, just short, like literally half a second short there. That would have been a nice ass stack, but regardless, this is a nice stack nonetheless. Yeah, you're gonna have to pop God Strength for that one for sure, but oh, look at all that gold. That's a nice bit of gold going the way of the Sven and also the support where we stacked that. I'm gonna switch over to net worth before I actually forget. Oh no, that's all getting gone on Frost Arrows and the Surge, but unfortunately that last arrow flying out is gonna be enough to finish off the kill. With the Gust, wasn't able to put the Shallow Grade onto himself. Oh no, Shadow Fiend finding out this Enigma, but the Enigma is level 6, so they could actually turn this around if heroes do come over. Silencer is in the vicinity. This is gonna be a hard Enigma game for sure. Like with this Silencer, like if you don't catch him out, even if you have BKB, as soon as he sees you Black Hole, he's just gonna global silence. So you gotta make sure, like either when you're using Black Hole, like global silence is on cooldown, or you catch out the silencer inside of the Black Hole. Otherwise, this Black Hole is not gonna work. Sand King over the top, taking the Poison Touch, Stormhammer, popping the Mask of Madness to get that attack speed in. We'll clean up that kill onto the Sand King. So this Ven off to a good start. You know, had a nice little stack for himself. Then how many kills does he have? He's got 2 kills and 2 assists onto the Sand King. Not bad at all. Not bad at all. Oh, haste onto the Shadow Fiend. Might want to make a go onto this Invoker. Invoker getting kind of low. Not sure if he does have the Ghost Walk, but that last race will be able to finish off the kill. I'm not sure if he actually had the Ghost Walk. Might have had it on cooldown. That's why he didn't even bother casting it. So yeah, a little bit unfortunate there, but nice little pick off there for the Shadow Fiend. Definitely gonna boost up his game quite a bit. See, I definitely think oh damn, that's a fast ass blink. 11 minutes in, already got the blink dagger. I was just about to say that. I definitely think it's gonna be time for this Enigma to like try to help out his team, because his team's struggling. Like off lane not doing so well, mid kind of just got picked off. Your Invoker does have Midas, but still, like I definitely think your team will need some help. The only one that's like, you know, really cruising through this game is this Drow Ranger. But then again, the cruising of the Drow Ranger is nothing compared to the cruising of this Sven. This Sven really having a great game here. Let's see. Silencer wants to step up to the high ground. Does finally do so. I want to find this Drow Ranger kill. They have vision of this. Everything has vision of this. And yeah, immediate D-ward. Now it's a little bit more sketchy. Well, Discord. Last word with the Arcane Curse onto the Drow Ranger. Going underneath the tower, even popping the Global Silence for this. Oh, they might see the Warlock and the Enigma. There goes Blink, Black Hole, hitting onto both supports, not the Shadow Fiend. That's all. Will be the first to fall. Silencer now dropping pretty low, casting his spells before he ends up going down. But does end up going down, so a nice little Black Hole Blink reveal there. Unfortunately, it doesn't land them the kill onto the Shadow Fiend, only the supports, but at least, you know, you ease the pressure off from your safe laner and this bottom lane. And, you know, all throughout the map as well, like, you know, 2 heroes dead, the Sand King's able to farm out this wave without having to worry about getting gone on, and same thing for the Gyro Ranger and your Invoker. So, good move all throughout. Even though, you know, you probably would have wanted to land the kill onto the Shadow Fiend, definitely the upset in the tempo is quite nice. See, Sand King, yeah, nice Hood of Defiance. Now working on that blink, making good progress towards it. Dragonlance, going for the Manta. Alright, pretty cool, pretty cool. Radiant is scanning to their own triangle. Nice little snipe there of the courier for the point booster. Looks like the Invoker will be going for the X-Sword build, you know, already working on that axe so you can get that Kata going. Driver Ranger getting chased out. Yule Scepter. Oh, is he gonna get in range? Gets in range of the Yule Scepter. Requiem. Boom. Races. Dead Driver Ranger. Really nicely done there by the Shadow Fiend. Good timing on the Requiem as well, and then landing the races there, securing the kill onto the Gyro Ranger. Really nicely done there. Really big kill here for the side of the Dire. Like Gyro Ranger was one of the ones that was like, you know, having a pretty good game, but after going down, definitely puts a dent into a game. Oh, that's a lovely rune there for the Shadow Fiend. This arcane rune for sure. I'm surprised his Dire is not putting more pressure onto these towers, especially the safe lane tower. You know, definitely a very easy objective compared to the other two. You know, only the Warlock is now here to defend it. Maybe you're a little bit scared of Black Hole, but you know, Black Hole's still on cooldown for quite some time. Blink reveal, Blink Stormhammer, and man, just absolutely melts the Invoker. Invoker didn't even have time to cast a spell before the stun duration was over. And now they're setting their eyes onto the mid. Definitely a nice tower to take. Gives you good access into the enemy jungle and triangle. It's a little unfortunate that Sven's not really hitting the tower with the Shadow Fiend, but he's on his own mission at pushing this offlane tower, so it is all good. Siege catapults are here, so looks like they're gonna be able to claim this offlane tower. Darkseer might want to be a little bit careful. Getting a little bit cheeky there with the Ion Shell. We're getting a little bit too greedy, like really pushing that. And Driver Ranger was there with the Gust, silencing him up, and you know, not able to get the surge. Pretty much a goner right there. But really nicely done by the Dire. You know, they take two nice objectives. There's mid tower, this off lane tower, and you know, now they got the safe lane tower to collapse onto. Already Shadow Fiend posturing over here by the safe lane. Oh, woo! Quick fingers there on the blink. Able to make it out. The Shadow Fiend is just waiting for this Driver Ranger to, you know, come up to this creep wave and start farming it. But unfortunately, Driver Ranger a little bit too wise to these tricks. Oh yeah, the Shadow Fiend's definitely waiting with the arcane rune running. Like yeah, yeah. Sand King is in vicinity, so it's a little bit hard trying to get that Requiem combo off with that stun available. Sven, it's like he wants to start pushing this. I mean, this is a good idea, but like without the backup of your team, not such a good idea. And yeah, it looks like he's gonna start backing up. So a little bit unfortunate that Dire are not coordinating themselves, you know, taking advantage of this taking advantage of this advantage that they have, and actually pushing out these tier 1 towers, really limiting the amount of space that this Radiant team has. And now that Black Hole is available, they might look to smoke up here on the side of the Radiant, but we'll see. Oh, unfortunately, he wasn't quite able to get the stack off there. Yeah, it'll be really nice for the Dire to actually for the Radiant to actually smoke up and try to make a move and, you know, upset the tempo that the Dire have right now. I definitely don't think it benefits the Dire to just take a straight up 5-on-5 fight, like without first catching on to this Enigma. Or if you do take a 5-on-5 fight, like make sure your silencer is as far away from everything as possible, so he doesn't get caught inside of the black hole or gets picked off before he can get the global silence to cancel the black hole. Oh, Burrow onto the silencer. Silencer might have stepped up a little bit too far. Shallow Grave. Can he cast it onto the silencer? Fortunately, not gonna be enough. Jaw Ranger coming into the side. A little bit of wasted black hole there. A little bit unfortunate there, but they get the 3 kills. I think you're quite happy about that overall, even though you did use the black hole when it wasn't needed. But it is what it is. Really nice moves there from the Jaw Ranger, coming in and flanking these supports here. And yeah, I mean, 2K net worth lead, like, before it was 3, now it's 2, slowly climbing back up there. Uh, I don't know, I just think it's such a shame when teams, like, just do this kind of stuff, like, make a move is 3 into the enemy triangle, like, dog. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. Haste. Trying to find out this Invoker, but Invoker can easily turn it around. Needs to use himself now. Woo! Nice Cataclysm. Nice Sunstrike timing there. Able to land that. And the Sand King. Actually, the one that gets the kill was the Enigma. But really nicely done there by the Invoker. Like, really well recognized, like, oh, this guy's actually diving me. Okay, 4 Spirits, Cold Snap, boom. With the tower hits and the 4 Spirits hitting onto you. What you gonna do now? And this Shadow Fiend was really greedy. He, like, thought he could get away with just the haste itself. But, those Cold Snap procs, when you have, like, 3-4 units hitting onto you, I don't know, those proc pretty quickly, man. And, realized a little bit too late that the haste wasn't gonna cut it to actually get away. He needs to purge away that cold snap, but by the time he actually purges off that cold snap, it's like towards the end of the duration and ends up going down. And also that Yule Scepter is a really nice setup for that Sunstrike, like you saw. Like, not even using the Storm Hammer. Yeah, good vision here for the side of the Dire, making good use of it. Oh, that's a lovely rune. Yeah, linking forward towards that, and yeah, gonna go straight into the pit with this. There's no black hole for another 60 seconds, so I'm gonna be able to get this Roche. I'm not sure this is where you want to be fighting. As the side of the Dire, you kind of just want to chill in back. Blink, Burrow, onto the Darkseer. I like this purchase from the Darkseer, the mech. Claim out the Aegis. Oh. Whoa, 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 whoa. Whoa, what happened? Well, she just literally walked. Okay, yeah, she literally just woke up. And then, yeah, Blink, Requiem. A little bit unfortunate. I guess Curiosity did kill the cat. Definitely not the spot you want to be going yourself into, especially like, you don't have any mobility items, and like, their whole entire team is there. Definitely not a good move. A little bit unfortunate. This is gonna give some good timing for some good tempo here for the Dire to push these towers. The one upside here for the Radiant is that God Strength is on cooldown for another 40 seconds. So damage output is a little bit more limited now. Tornado, but no meatball combo. SK with the Sandstorm. But they still have the Siege Turret. Oh, nice little vacuum there. With the dust, revealing the Sand King. EMP? Not connecting onto anyone. Oh, they popped the Golem. They are forcing the Sven back, but Sven will be able to heal back up. Nice attempt at the Sunstrike there to try to snap out this Aegis, but fortunately not quite connecting. Jaw Ranger is back up, so Dire might actually retreat? Yeah, looks like they're retreating. Nice little ward there. So Luxies going for that pike. Working on that BKB. BKB2, yeah. Aghanim's for the Warlock. Got 2 golems.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
The mine.
Dire's top tower
This
is under
Warlock.
attack.
Really tempting fate here. Yeah, you'll set the Requiem. Even using the Requiem for the Warlock kill. Alright, weird. I mean, sure, why not? That's a kill. Huh? Using the God Strength. Nigma with the Invis rune. Ooh, nice attempt at the vacuum there. Really fortunate there for the Nigma. Yet that Invis.
Dire's top tower is under attack. Dire's
Huh?
top tower has
Radiant are able to claim up the safe lane tower. But in the meantime, they're gonna lose their tier 2 down here in the bot. I'd actually like to see the Dire, like even though you don't mean to actually push this high ground, like you know, just fake the high ground so you actually force some TPs back and you know force the enemy side the enemy to go back into their side of the map. That way it's much easier to catch them out rather than have them, you know, some here in the triangle, some over here, rather than, you know, forcing maybe 1 or 2 TPs to go over here and then there's only 1 here over here. Makes it much easier to make moves into the triangle, but I'm not sure what this is. Is this gonna be Shiva's or no? Arcane Blink. Alright, word. Straight up with the Arcane Blink. Not a lot of stats on this Shadow Fiend for sure. This Arcane Blink is quite pricey. Doesn't provide a lot of stats, but you know, if you're able to get away with it, you know, not get picked off and you know, get those Requiems with reduced cooldown, then it can be quite valuable. It is still available for this Sven. God Strength, don't cooldown for another 15 seconds. It's like they're Radiant. They're mustering up by their tier 2. So you pipe, Shiva's next. Burrow onto the Dark Seer. Fortunately, not a lot of backup. Vacuum? Poison. But it's like that's gonna be the end of that. Not a lot of die heroes nearby to follow up with that. Well, meanwhile, this Dry Ranger, you know, just hitting creeps, chilling. Satanic completed for this man. God damn. This man's got some gold, that's for sure. Sven, trying to look for an opportunity for spirits. I'm not sure they actually scouted them out. I'm not sure they actually saw him. Popping the God Strength. Dust getting popped as well. Sensed. Thanking's like, yeah, I'm out of here, bro. I don't even want to be in the Sandstorm, man. These guys are carrying dust. Blink forward, yeah, with the Storm Hammer. Yeah, a little bit unfortunate. The Warlock stepping a little bit too far forward there. And Sven finding that quick and easy pick off. Let's see how we doing. Pike completed. Working on that BKB2. Dire, up into the high ground. It's like they did force the Drow Ranger back. Oh, the Aegis gets cleaned up. Oh, they still have... They have Grave? Grave? Woo! Sunstrike does actually connect. But this man has Satanic. Yup. Right clicks. Dude, that was actually so unfortunate. The timing on the Aegis. Like, just the moment he starts backing up, the Aegis gets claimed up. Yeah. I actually need to start keeping track of these Aegis timers because it's not only helpful for like not only helpful for like my cast here because I know exactly when the things are gonna go, but I should also do that for like whenever I'm playing because things like that happen way too often. Like, you know, you start backing away or you start diving really deep because you know you're like, oh, I have Aegis, and when you're like, you know, 20% HP, it's like, oh, Aegis gets claimed, I take damage, so my regen cancels. Sick. Nice little D ward there, but was coming to the end of the duration. Still, nice bit of golden EXP there for the side of the Radiant. Grease completed. Working on that. Sage and Kaya, like, alright, sure. Why not? You already have a 4-staff, some type of defensive item. It would be nice to have, like, I don't know. I always think like, you know, support items like Glimmers, Solars, what was the other one? No Solar, Lotus. Lotus Orb, things like that. Like, you know, support items like that. Even though you're not building items, I mean items, damage, I think those can be quite nice, especially like, you know, to try to keep your Sven, your Shadow Fiend alive, which are gonna be the ones that are actually gonna be dealing most of the damage. But Dire, pushing this tier 2 here. Oh, is it gonna be able to claim that up?
Radiant's top
It's like
tower
the
is
Radiant. They're gonna claim back their outpost. Sven farming away. BKB next? No, Swift Blink. Oh, has a full BKB. Never mind. I'm like BKB. I saw a BKB. I'm like, oh, okay. No, he switched to the Swift Blink. Nah, this man has a fresh BKB. This man is farming so fast. Let's see. Working on that Ajax. All right. Glimmer. Working on that Shard. Okay. Working on Shivas. That's gonna be quite nice, especially against the Sven. Almost there to the BKB. Actually, like, I haven't seen another black hole. Like, I've only seen two black holes this game. It's kind of weird, but it's kind of hard. Like, I feel like the Dire have been fighting pretty well, and Silence has always been sitting very far back, so it's kind of hard to catch him out. Oh, Blink Burrow. Maybe not the target you want to be going on.
Radiant's bottom tower is under attack.
They do have some nice vision, like, dude, some really nice sneaky wards here for the side of the Radiant. So I'd actually like to see them like make a move with Black Hole whenever like they're split up or whenever you see a silencer or something like that. I don't know, sticking in the base like I don't know. I mean, I guess there's not really much you can do. Like hang outside of the base is kind of hard, and you do have pretty nice high ground hold. So I think you're better off banking off on that. Hmm. Almost has that Kaya completed. Got strength, getting popped by this man. Blinking straight up into the high ground. This man wants to start pushing, but Silencer very far back, as he should, just in case for the black hole. Ready with that global silence. Popping the BKB, wants to commit onto these racks. Does have the Force Spirits hitting onto him, so he needs to be a little bit careful. BKB reaching towards the end of its duration, so they're gonna back away. They do claim up the range racks. Oh? I actually want to see how they kill the Shadow Fiend. What? Like, what? How? That's how it looks. Oh, might have done a little bit too much. My bad.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Okay. So the fortify. Sven gonna pop the BKB soon. Yeah, pops the BKB. Starts going.
Middle tower has fallen.
Oh no, not like this. Force that forward. What? I actually could have gotten away with a blink, but yeah. Very curious. Very curious there by the Shadow Fiend, and a really nice pickoff there for the side of the Radiant. Like, I'm also really surprised that there was like no response or no backup from the rest of his team. They were kind of close by, but I guess they were just a little bit too focused on this Sven. Very crazy four staff into a low ground by the Drive Ranger, but hey, it ends up working out. And plus, I think she was more confident because she had the BKB going, so she was like, oh, if anything happens, I can just pop the BKB and I should be chilling. I have the backup of my team nearby. Unlike the Shadow Fiend, which apparently he didn't. Dazzle? Ignoring this haste. Alright, word. see. So, like, I'm not sure why Darkseer is the one picking it up instead of like the Sven or something, like to try to find a pick off or something. But let's see. Working on that Axe. Rouge is back up, so that's gonna be nice. Sven gonna be able to claim up the Aegis for himself. Butterfly next. Alright, word. That's gonna be nice. I don't think this Sven is actually planning on getting MKB. Ooh, normal punch there for the Darkseer. That's gonna be quite nice. He doesn't have blink, so it's a little bit hard to actually like utilize it very proactively. But it's still nice to get that little bit of a mini stun onto a target. I've seen some people use normal punch in some very like interesting and like super crazy ways. Oh, Invoker's spidey senses are tingling. He's gonna TP on out. So is the Sand King. Stick to the high ground. Got a pretty good hold, so. Low pipe. Oh, alright. Would have been nice if this Warlock, instead of working on the pipe, worked on another item, maybe like a Glimmer Cape or something like that. But oh, going onto this Drive Ranger dropping pretty low. They are gonna pop the first rock. Actually keeping the Drive Ranger alive, but those golems don't last very long against this Sven.
Radiant's bottom tower has fallen.
Surprising they're backing away, but I guess this Sven is not really comfortable pushing without this BKB. But so far he's been doing pretty well, it's going in, popping God's Strength, popping the BKB, committing him for the building, almost getting the kill onto the Drive Ranger there. A little bit unfortunate that the rest of his team were not there to, get that little bit of an extra oomph to get that kill. But looks like they want to go back in. Meatball? Requiem, but I think it got dodged by this Sand King, so oh no, Dazzle taking a lot of damage. It's gonna end up going down there. Sven getting slowed down, trying to find the target. Stormhammer onto the Route Ranger, but I'm not sure he's gonna be able to get this kill. That's gonna be the Aegis, even popping the Satanic for that. Blink forward from the Route Ranger, missing there on the Gust, but the Sven gonna get left behind, and slowly but surely he's gonna end up going down.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
I actually didn't see how this Darkseer died, but all right, a little bit antsy, going back in there on this Van. Like, he's been doing pretty like this move that he's been doing, like, popping the strength, going into the high ground, popping BKB, douche, 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 hitting Rex, hitting buildings, and then back out. You can just keep doing that, just rinse and repeat. Like, it's pretty good. There's really not much they can do about it unless they want to commit Black Hole or the Rock onto just Van, and this silencer is always gonna be there with the global silence. So it was pretty good, but then got a little bit too antsy, maybe a little bit too impatient. Try to like, hey, I have the Aegis, maybe we can make a go out of this. But fortunately, your Dazzle does end up going down. It's a little bit hard to get saves because the silencer is not gonna save you. I mean, he's got the 4-star, but besides from that, he ain't got nothing else. Invoker trying to make a go onto the Shadow Fiend, Burst Strike onto the Shadow Fiend with the Cold Snap. Was he gonna be able to blink out? Global Silence. Blink. One more second. Ah, he makes it out. Almost gotten that kill there. Not having quite enough damage to finish off that kill. Now they're raiding. It wants into the enemy side of the map. Actually, Sven working on that AC, so
Is under attack.
not checking this Drow Ranger's items, because if you're checking this Drow Ranger's items, you're gonna see He got almost a full butterfly in his backpack. And that butterfly is definitely gonna cause some issues. You know, Sven not really having the greatest of attack speeds, and you know, every every right click that you get out there is very valuable. And if you're missing those, they hurt quite a bit. So a bit of a slip up there from the Sven. Hopefully he does see that the Dry Ranger's building a butterfly and he does go for that MKB. Because if he does go for that AC, this Dry Ranger is gonna have a pretty good time. Nice bait with the illusion there. Almost there to that refresher. I'm waiting to see that. I have faith in this late game Invoker. I have faith. Driver completed this butterfly. That's gonna be very nice for him. Aghanim Scepter for this Darkseer. Changing Kaya completed. Now Axe for him. I don't know. It's so weird, bro. It's so weird seeing like at least for me, you know, seeing supports like getting things like Sanji and Kaya and like you know trying to go for an axe when they're like level 16. It's like you know trying to play carry from like 10 levels behind. I don't know. Farming out the woods as well. Like yeah, very greedy, very greedy. Not very team oriented. Definitely think the Dire are kind of shook. Like you know they're very split out throughout the map. Uh, Not looking to get aggressive or anything like that. They're kind of just farming out on their heroes. It would be nice if they make a move up top. Like there's only 3 heroes here. Rest of the Radiant are just defending bottom. Looks like the Radiant will be backing away now. Roche might respawn in 1 minute 13. Would have been nice if Sven bottled the CD, but you know. Blink of the Warlock, that's kind of nice. That's actually pretty nice. Getting that initiation off. Aghanim's completed for the Enigma. Not working for the refresher. Shiva's BKB. See. Dry Ranger has a blink. That's nice. Very nice item. Being able to get in or out of fights. Yeah, I don't think the Dire want to push this, but they might. Yeah. Yeah, like I don't know why like he's farming out so much. Like if your only job is, you know, just to sit back and you're not really gonna be casting like or right clicking people or pumping out your damage from your Essing Saint Kaya and your Veil, but just a very big pet peeve of mine that's, you know, shining through. Very tense moment here. Let's see what the status on Roshan is gonna be. Roshan is back up, so let's see. You know, courier passed by, but it's not the previous patch where if you put your courier over Roche, you could see Roche. Those were the days. Radiant are scanning Roche, thinking that they're actually doing Roche, but I have no idea that Roche is back up. They haven't sent anyone over there to check that out. Sven changing his items build into a moon shard. I mean, sure, the attack speed is nice, but like you need an MKB for this Dry Ranger. But maybe he hasn't clicked on the Dry Ranger in quite some time. They're just kind of chilling here, you know, keeping the lanes pushed out, making sure the Radiant don't really leave their base, but not really attending much. bit of a standstill at the moment. Aeon Disc for this drought, that's gonna be nice. Like, doesn't get bursted down. Come on, man. Check the Roche, man. Check the Roche, man. Oh, no. Just as I'm, like, memeing about, big pickoff comes through. Let's see. Oh, no. I... That's like pure desperation right there. That's like, yeah, yeah. Now they're forced to get back. Like, Darkseer gonna end up going down. Grave only buying him a little bit more time. Dazzle gonna get caught out, you know, for casting Shallow Grave on his teammate. And now Radiant, like, they're gonna be able to claim up Roche if they do actually check the pit. Oh man, dude, like, what a throw by this SF. Like that fight was like a very crucial moment right there, and yeah, like they're gonna go into the rush pit now. I don't know what this SF was thinking. Like, you honestly think the rest of his team are not around in their base, and like maybe you have BKB. I'm like, alright, word, sure, you know, why not? But dude, you don't even have a BKB. Like, just straight up blink a blink hex into the Requiem, and I mean it could have worked, but I'm not sure you even have enough burst to actually bring down this Drow Ranger.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
Maybe it does have the axe and does have does deal more damage, but still it's still very sketch.
Radiant's middle barracks are under attack.
Huh? Well, if SF was alive, they could try to split push that, but no one in the team has BOTs besides the SF. Oh, SF, no way, not again, dog. He's not gonna be able to blink out, is he? Nope. Sven popping the Ghost Strength, but I'm not sure you can actually fight this, my guy. And whew,
First,
man, what man, dude, that golden, that swing gold, dude, like. I don't know if this SF is tilted or like what's happening, but something's happening with this SF, and it's costing the Dire the game. Oh, Darkseer getting caught out. I guess just trying to split push waves, but
is under attack.
I don't know. Like they're just falling apart. Like it's so sad to see. Blink Burrow now to this Sven all by his lonesome self. My God, they could honestly go for this kill. Popping the BKB on this Sven to try to run away. Yeah. Char Ranger? Needs to be a little bit careful. He's kind of alone, far from his team, and yeah, realizes that and starts walking back. Even though you have the Aegis, you can easily just get absolutely destroyed by these enemy heroes. Sven did have the God Strength running. Let's see what the Sven's next item is. Doesn't have anything queued up, so I like to see him get an MKB. And this kind of sanking, that's rather nice. No more getting bursted down by this SF or this Sven. Dude, that attack speed with the Alacrity is actually pretty gnarly.
Dire's top tower has fallen.
See, Radiant, claim up this tier 2 over here. Get back their outpost. Well, their enemy outpost. Looks like the Radiant. They're gonna TP on back. They want to deal with these waves pushing into their base. Nice little illusion there for the Sven. Gonna be able to farm out some camps with that. Maybe get some info as well. Switching it up to the Silver Edge. Sure, why not? I mean, later on into the game, people do start carrying less detection as the item slots start getting a little bit more scarce. So why not? There's not really any passive that you want to be breaking with Silver Edge. Like you're just really doing it for the Imbus. The crit's also nice. It's good value for your money. Lotus on the Darkseer. It's funny how the offlaner has to be building like, you know, the support items to help out the team. I should really stop clicking on this silencer. It's like it literally get triggered every single time I click on this silencer. But yeah. Let's see. Dry Ranger. Getting aggressive, blinking forward. Does still have the Aegis. Wants to put use to it. Oof. Might find out this Dazzle. Popping the Ghost Scepter, going for the TP. We'll make it out. So nicely done there by the Darkseer, by the Dazzle. Darkseer, you know, just surging, vacuum, like, hey, what's up? I'm here, bro. Goodbye. But really nicely played there by the Dazzle. Able to make it out. Say that's gonna be the Aegis. Let's see if the Radiant will actually keep pushing this. They do have these waves pushing into their base, so Invoker gonna TP on back, and looks like that's gonna be it for the aggression from the side of the Radiant. Let's see, Sven, 7k gold in the bank. I don't know what the hell he's buying. Oh, Heaven's Halberd. That's a really nice item here for the Sand King. Gonna be able to get that disarm on the Sven. If you get that disarm when he's got the gun strength going, pretty value. Really nice item. Quite like it.
Radiant are scanning.
Radiant do scan. They scan out this Shadow Fiend, pushing out these side lanes. And the Radiant heroes are coming over. Woker. With a triple Wex. That's that nice movement speed. Trying to find this. Oh, Blink Requiem with the Hex. Trying to find out this Dry Ranger. One last right click, but oh my god, 243 HP. Dry Ranger turns around, multi shot. Nice little grave there onto the Shadow Fiend, buying him a little bit more time. Burrow onto the Dazzle. Dazzle popping the Ghost Scepter. Fortunately, this Shadow Fiend is gonna end up going down. So is this Dazzle. Man, dude.
Radiant structures are
This Shadow Fiend just cannot catch a break, dude. It's oh, on the other side of things, Sven popping the BKB and the Gauss Train, gonna be able to get the kill onto the Invoker. But there's a Blink Black Hole. Immediate silence. The silence has been waiting there for the whole game, but Sven surrounded by a whole lot of heroes. Gonna end up going down. Even popping the Satanic. Almost getting the return kill onto the Sand King, but this ended up going down. Man, dude, this Shadow Fiend cannot catch a break, bro. It's so unfortunate. He actually wasn't able to get the kill to the Dry Ranger there. This Dry Ranger ended up going down to like 200 HP or something like that. And this is like the second time this Dry Ranger has dropped so low, but does end up surviving.
Dire's middle tower is under attack.
I think it's gonna be time for this
Dire's
to
middle
come
tower
through.
has fallen.
Buyback statuses. Blink forward from the silencer. Silencer trying to use the Force Staff. Malefice, buyback from Sven.
Dire's top tower is under attack.
So they managed to force out this Sven buyback. Like, nice. Nice. I really wasn't expecting this Sven to buy back there, but I guess it's a little bit more antsy than I thought to get back into it. Let's see, Roche might respawn in 20 seconds, so Something to look out for. See Sven, 5k gold in the bank. I still don't know what the heck he's gonna be getting. Oh, Blink Burrow onto the Sven. Sanking a little bit far away from his team. Does have the A on disc. Popping the BKB onto the Sven. A's disc going out. But immediately getting perched off the shard there from the Sven. Oh, they're able to find out the Drow Ranger with a nice Requiem. Dropping kind of low. They get the kill into the Drow. Nicely done. Like, yeah, a little bit sketchy there for the side of the Radiant trying to join this fight. You know, you see your shooter Sand King starting to get gone on. Actually, what? Oh, it was actually the Invoker that ended up going down. Dude, I thought it was the Sand King. Whoa, damn. Sand King actually ended up surviving, but the one that was get caught out was the Invoker. Wow, I was very confused. Very interesting. But yeah, really unfortunate. Like, the Sand King ends up getting caught out, you know, not really put into a good position. And, you know, the rest of the Radiant trying to join in to try to help out his boy. But unfortunately, by helping out your boy, you put yourself into an awkward situation. Blink, Requiem, Black Hole. Oh, there's no more Global Silence. Oh, I think there was, but this man just took a little bit of his time getting it. And Shadow Fiend will end up surviving. Does drop kind of low. Sven getting controlled out by this Sand King. Fake pumping the rock there. Dude, like, the silencer's still like halfway across the map farming freaking creeps when like he's already used like whatever. Yeah, whatever. Whatever, man, whatever, man. Oh, there goes a rock. Oh, nice Blink Burrow onto 2. Immediate grave onto the Sven. Sven still has the Satanic. It's gonna pop it. Gonna go onto the Sand King. Sand King has the A on disc on cooldown for 18 seconds, but Shadow Fiend does end up going down. Apologies, had a bit of an interruption, but we are back anyways. Let's get it. It's a little unfortunate that the Shadow Fiend ended up going down there. Black Hole was committed for that. Bright side for the Dire is that supports did manage to get out of there and they only lost the Shadow Fiend. Roshan on the table and Shadow Fiend gone for another 70 seconds. Radiant might look to go into the pit. Working on that overwhelming blink. That happens, however, it's gonna come in quite handy. Working on that Lincolns. Still want to get Yule sceptered up into the air by the Shadow Fiend or Storm hammered by the Sven there. Ooh, this is gonna be a refresher for the Enigma. That's gonna be quite nice. Who doesn't have Axe? Oh, Warlock doesn't have Axe, so that'd be quite nice for him to get. We're probably gonna give it to him. Yeah, has it in his backpack. Refresher? Invoker has it, so not sure if he's actually gonna keep it. Ooh, has an A on this. That's kind of nice. Not sure if he's gonna actually use it or yeah, okay. Looks like he will. I mean, Enigma also has his refresher, so I guess, yeah. Doesn't really matter. Maybe if Enigma didn't have the refresher, then they probably would have given it to him, but let's see. Freaking gold in the bank. Okay, I was about to say, he had more gold beforehand, but yeah, he bought the Ags. Still no MKB, so this Butterfly's been able to be quite effective for quite some time of this game. Still no counter to come. Oh, BKB, now the Requiem. Looks like they're gonna be able to get the Aegis? Yes, they will. That's gonna be the Aegis. Sven, popping the God Strength. It's kind of far away. Drow Ranger, blinking away. Interesting, this Sven actually popping the God Strength, but not actually committing to go in. Drow Ranger gonna TP on back, and looks like that's gonna be the end of it. I guess God Strength is on cooldown for another 89 seconds, so that's nice. that's gonna be nice. Boker working up for that Agony's Blessing, so he can have that free extra slot going his way. God strength has come to an end. Let's see. Okay, Silver Edge completed. Yasha, goodbye. There's no more space for you, my guy. Let's see. Daedalus. I'm actually curious to see what he's gonna replace instead of the Daedalus, because this man's quite stacked. Like, I don't know how many more items you can get besides from that. Maybe you can have like, sure, the Daedalus, you know, use your BKB and then you switch out your the Daedalus for the BKB, but other than that, not really many more slots that you can get. It's gonna be nice once 60 minutes into the game if you're able to get the boots, the move boots, or I forget the name, but basically saves you an extra slot, and also the active, which like pushes you like 750 units or something like that. Pretty crazy. It's pretty nice as well in combination with your Hurricane Pike. It's gonna be pretty hard to catch you. So it was nice that that Shadow Fiend play over here. It was really nice. Like you know, that's like, you know, when you have BKB, that's when it actually works. Back then we tried to do it over here with no BKB, a little bit of a different story. So nice defense from the Dire. I mean, they have good defense with the Requiem. Like if you're able to get a nice Requiem off, that could really turn the tides for a fight. Gust popping the multi-shot onto these two heroes, but they're gonna be a-okay. Well, the team just kind of farming it out, don't really want to make a move into either side, even though both teams have all their spells available. They don't really want to. They don't really want to push it too much, because these next few fights are gonna determine the state of the game. Oh, Blink, Requiem, but the A on this there, immediately casting the Grave, like. Definitely could have waited if Shadow Fiend forced to pop the BKB so he can get away. Now the Gust onto the Dazzle. Yules into the air. But gonna end up going down regardless. Very unfortunate for the Dazzle, ends up getting caught out there just for the attempt of the Shadow Fiend. I don't think actually that was Eel Scepter. I think that's Tornado from the Invoker. I didn't actually quite catch that. Oh, Gust onto the Darkseer. Surge? Not casting the Surge. What? Really waiting until the last second, actually ends up surviving. Nice little Blink Requiem from the Shadow Fiend. Now Warlock in a whole lot of trouble. Oh, and this gets pushed away by the shard. Yeah, this Stormhammer shard's pretty goddamn nice. Alright, what a turnaround here for the side of the Dire. Wanted to go for that Darkseer kill. Ends up biting them in the butt. Drive Ranger gonna buy him back. Sven has an MKB now. He said, F the Echo Saber, I need my MKB. Sand King pushing down bottom. Has a TP available. If he does need to rotate on over. Stormhammer onto the Drive Ranger. Requiem. Not able to get it off. BKB. There goes the Requiem. Drive Ranger down to 140 HP. They get the kill. Drive Ranger gone for 120 seconds, but here comes a Black Hole. Immediate global silence. Darkseer does end up going down. Stormhammer onto the Sand King. Double buyback from the Enigma and the Sand King. Enigma trying to find a Black Hole. Has a blink available in 1 second. Oh, does he get it? Yes, he gets a Black Hole onto the Sven. No way to cancel it this time unless he gets a Sheep Stick. Woo! The Sand King able to finish off the kill onto the Sven. Down for 120 seconds now. Shadow Fiend. I don't think that's enough damage from the Tornado, but still in a whole lot of trouble. Gonna end up going down 100 seconds on the sidelines, but honestly I think this is time to just buy back for the side of the Dire. There's no Drive Ranger for another 90 seconds. Silencer? Yeah. Oh, I'm really surprised they're not actually buying back. Like this could be the time to actually finish. Like these three heroes, there's no more Black Holes available. Invoker used a barrage of his spells. He would need to. He still has the Refresher Orb available, but I think the big threat there was the Enigma Black Hole Tornado. Lifting up this Darkseer up into the air, Burrow. Grave, a little bit premature. Gonna buy him a little bit more time. There goes the Glimmer, but They found their Dazzle, sticking around a little bit too close, and they end up going down. And just like that, they end up wiping both of the survivors from the Dire. Now, I mean, these Dyers, they're gonna be forced to buy back regardless. So, like, yeah, very unfortunate there. Like, that was definitely the opportunity for the Dire to take the game there. Like, as soon as they kill the Drow and the Sven and SF end up going down, that was like literally the moment to just buy back immediately and start pushing these racks. So there's no black hole, which is like the big threat of big part of the team fight that you want to be scared of from the side of the Radiant. And the Drow on the sidelines for another 90 seconds. They really have no damage, but the Radiant able to stabilize. And even though Drow Ranger died back, she's able to respawn back. And Black Hole, back on cooldown, back off cooldown another 50 seconds with the refresher, another 42. Roshan might spawn in another 10 seconds. So, whew, I don't know. Even though it might seem like the safer play to not buy back there, um, definitely miss out on pretty much the game, like potentially taking the game, because I'm not sure you're gonna find yourself in a better situation than what you did a few minutes ago. Let's see. Sand King has the overwhelming blink, also an E-Blade. That's gonna be rather nice. Not only is he gonna be able to save himself or other teammates, and also, pump out a little bit more damage with that E-Blade onto targets. It's gonna be quite nice. Denying away that DD. Let's see, Drive Ranger looking to buy the Moon Shard.
I'll take that.
It's like the Daedalus idea is gone out the window and decided to go for the SNY instead.
Radiant are scanning.
Got a little bit chunkier, and that status resist is also quite nice for sure. I don't know what much this Sven can buy, like maybe another item, I guess, to go instead of the BKB. He pops the BKB, then oh, that's a nice one, Giant's Ring. Maybe another item, that you pop your BKB, you go in, BKB runs out, you switch your item, whichever item he chooses to go for.
Dire are scanning.
Stygian Desolator. Oh, that's the one. Force Boots. Oh my god. The Dry Ranger actually got the Force Boots. That's actually pretty insane, dude. Now, with no boots, 445 movement speed, and then the active pushes you 750 units. That's a lot of units, my guy. Roshan might spawn in a minute, so we'll just have to wait and see. Okay. Got that AC. This boy has got a lot of armor. This boy's got a lot of armor. Unfortunately, he's not very resilient to magic damage, which the Radiant have plenty of. Oh, over a top. Shadow Fiend forced to pop the beacon and start running away, but this Drive Ranger starting to lay it onto him. Forced to use the Yule Scepter. Ooh, able to get the blink out. Really nicely done. Now the poison onto the Drive Ranger. Nice little blink away vacuum. Force. No detection, so this Drive Ranger will be able to make it out. Fallen Sky. Oh, nice little tornado here on the sidelines, running away the mana at the Dazzle. On the side of things, Sven getting caught out by the Golem, forced to pop the God Strength. BKB to run away, but immediately gets shifted right after the duration ends. Grave getting cast a little bit prematurely. Nice Requiem there, getting the kill onto the Enigma and the Drow Ranger. On the side of things, Sven chasing out for this Warlock. Invoker, late game Invoker. Cataclysm. Does actually get the kill. This Warlock actually gets a kill onto the Sven. Sven on the down for 120 seconds. Trying to kite around to Disillusions. Doing a lot of work. And now this Invoker forced to pop the BKB, but it's gonna end up going down. Sand King also ends up going down. Wow. Okay. What a team fight, dude. That was such a messy and spread out fight. That was actually pretty insane. Invoker forced to buy back, but pretty much the only person that has buyback from the side of the Radiant. So Shadowfiend immediately BOTing. Wants to start pushing. Needs to be a little bit careful. The rest of his team are a little bit far away, and he doesn't quite have the BKB. He does have the Ex Machina ready if he does need that BKB again. But maybe getting a little bit greedy with it. There we go. There's the Ex Machina blink. Forward. Ooh, maybe should have popped the BKB a little bit earlier. But with the Ghost Walk, should be A-okay. Yule Scepter. Trying to get these racks. Are we gonna get him? I need to be I need to be quick. This Drive Ranger is spawning in another 22 seconds. I'm not sure they're gonna be able to get the megas before the enemy heroes respawn. Machina is available again to the cooldown on this thing is actually insane.
Radiant structures are fortified.
Fortifications. Looks like that's gonna be buy them enough time for this Drive Ranger to respawn. Looks like this might be time for these boys to start backing away. Nigma does have the black hole. Darkseer getting a little behind. Silenced up. Ah, man, this boy needs a BKB. This boy needs a BKB. Sure, your guardian greaves, you know, they spell things, they spell silences, but when you use them both at the same time, we're like, you know, very close in between together. Popping the Ex Machina, forcing the BKB, trying to run away. Drive Ranger can't really chase forward anymore. Now going for the A on disc, like before it was like an idea, then went for the Daedalus, and now going back into the A on disc. Nice, good timing here for the Drow Ranger. You're gonna be able to claim out the Roche, and this is gonna be quite big. Fortunately, Darkseer down for another 60 seconds. It looks like the Dire don't really want to venture out too far forward outside of their base. Nice little pickup here for the Drow Ranger. Gonna be able to claim up the Aegis. Tornado, just to check things out. So is the EMP. There goes the Aegis. I don't know who they're gonna give the axe to. Like, everyone's got axe, bro. Like, everyone's got axe.
My damage
Let's see. Refresher on the Warlock. Alright, word. Invoker has an Aghaness on the backpack. Cheese on the backpack for the Sand King. Sand King wants to get that BKB, but still needs a bit of gold for that. Sven gonna TP on out after split pushing this bottom wave. Does he have BOTs yet? Don't actually have BOTs. It would be nice if he did actually have BOTs. That way he can split push around the map much more efficiently. DD on the Drow again. Like every single time that anyone picks up a DD, especially in the late game, I wish they would bought a bottle. Let's see. That's working on that axe. I actually don't know what that axe is. Oh, that's actually pretty nice. The spells. So you can save your teammates from getting silenced and for having to pop their BKBs. It's pretty nice.
I'll take that.
Like, I'm not sure what this Sven is farming out for. Like, I'm not sure what you're hoping to buy. I mean, besides from your buyback, but other than that, oh, this could be a good move onto the Dry Ranger, but fortunately, huh? Shadow Fiend is thinking about it. Damn, that's actually so unfortunate. They're like so shook to go into the Dry Ranger. This Dry Ranger is so far away from his team, like literally so far. But the rest of the Dire don't really have the. I mean, you see a Sand King pushing down bottom, and I don't know, either the Drow or the Sand King is alone, but it's a little bit sketchy, you know. Obviously, yeah, I have pretty much wall hacks. I see everything that's going on, so it's easy for me to say. Yeah, so it's easy for me to say, but you know, from their perspective, they don't really know who's behind, and I can understand. It's just that it would have been such a juicy opportunity. Let's see. Buybacks are starting to come off cooldown. Sven just needs the gold for his.
Dire's bottom
Oh,
tower
blink
is
forward.
under attack.
Force back. Ooh, the tornado and the burrow hitting onto the Shadow Fiend, lifting up into the air. Now, Wind Waker forcing himself back. Enigma popping the BKB, wants to find a black hole. He's gonna find the black hole onto the silencer, but on the other side of things, Shadow Fiend blinking forward with the Requiem. Second black hole onto the silencer. There's the other black hole. Get the kill onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend gonna buy him back. Silencer does have this buyback. Might be forced to use his Darkseer. Taking quite a bit of damage. Does have a buyback available. Triple buybacks coming on through. Now's the time for the Dire. Like, I don't know where the Sven is. Oh, the Sven. I see. Sven's pushing the base. I see. He's trying to base race, but no longer has a BKB, and now the Radiant Heroes are gonna TP on back. They killed Enigma, but Sven Ends up going down. Wow, I'm really surprised he actually went for the base race. Um, Real desperation move there. Like, man, the story for this entire team has been one of like misfortunes and mishaps. Like, dude, if this Sven was actually there for that fight, they probably would have been able to take that fight. Too, they literally won that fight 4v5. I mean, sure they didn't win and it cost them 3 buybacks, but they managed to hold. Now Sven forced to buy back. Um, yeah, now that I are really up against the ropes here. Enigma gonna buy on back as well. This boy ain't no wuss. Silence onto the Darkseer. That's a dieback if he does end up dying. Drow immediately popping the BKB. Oh, Requiem not quite timed well with the BKB duration there. Sand King. That's a fresh 9-second BKB. Abyssal onto the Sand King. Hex onto the Invoker. This Sven wants to chase on further. Epi. Sven in the midst of things still has his BKB ready to get used. Grave getting cast a little bit prematurely there. Still right clicking away. You're gonna get the kill onto the Sand King. Looks like this might be enough for the Radiant to back away. Really unfortunate for that. Not this fight, but the fight before that, when the 3 buybacks happened. That Sven wasn't really there. Probably would have been able to take more kills. And there's not a lot of buybacks here on the side of the Radiant. So also this Sven. I don't know, man. You don't have BKB. You need to be a little bit careful. Yeah, he's gonna start to back away. Radiant are gonna start to TP on back. Oh, so I say that. Shafi using the Requiem. Wind Waker. Get a little bit deeper into the trees. God's gonna miss. So the Shafi will be able to make it out. That Wind Waker really coming in clutch here. Saving the Shadow Fiend's bacon a few times here. So I'm gonna claim up this outpost. Fortunately, the Radiant don't really know that this Sven is all by his lonesome himself. Otherwise, he'd be in a lot of trouble. The black hole is available. Octavine on the Warlock. Alright. Got that CD reaction going.
Regeneration.
Roche might respawn another minute and 20.
Dire are scanning.
Oh, Darkseer. Needs to be a little bit careful. Rest of the Radiant team is kind of close by. They pop the rock. They get it onto 2. Both of the supports. Healing himself. Dazzle still has the Glimmer. Wind Waker. Force him a little bit further back. This fight's a little bit spread out. Requiem, but the black hole, immediate silence. Does have the refresher available on this Enigma, so it's not really the end of the world. Silencer still has this global silence on cooldown for another 90 seconds. Ooh, Drive Ranger trying to TP on back. They're gonna cancel his TP, but this might have actually, yup, it's actually gonna work against them. Nice black hole onto the Dazzle and Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend's dead for 120 with no buyback. Dazzle does have his. There are some creeps pushing into your base, so probably gonna need to defend that at some point. Dazzle gonna buy on back. Sven on the back line is gonna kill this Sand King. Sven no longer has his BKB, so he needs to be a little bit careful here. Who went back to defend Warlock? Alright. Looks like the Radiant are gonna back away now. Nice Lucian Rune. Split push the waves. Get some information. Sven really playing dangerous there. Invoker trying to catch him out with the tornado, but won't quite be able to find them. His raiding team are constantly hunting. They want to find something. They know that if they find like a pick off onto any of these raiding heroes, that's just gonna open the base wide open.
Radiant are scanning.
Black hole is available in another 40 seconds. Refresher orb 35, so they'll have double black hole in another 45 seconds if they wait.
Dire's top tower is under
Trying to make
attack.
it go down at bottom, but just BKB's popped and trying to get out of dodge. Sneaky here from the Warlock. But it looks like he's gonna TP onto his team, get a little bit closer. Oh, Darkseer, A on this forced. Gonna be A-okay. Oh, Arcanist, Arcanist armor, that's nice. And it was Sven. Really playing dangerous here. Does have the God Strength still running. Oh, with the toes, the Giant's Ring, we'll be able to make it out. Just gonna TP on back to base. See. What would be nice is this Sven actually buys a refresher. I think he might actually have a refresher in his stash, cause he just refreshed. Like he had his stuff on cool. Yeah, he does. Okay, word. He just bought it. Nice. Literally just as I said, it would be nice if he actually bought a refresher. And yep, he bought a refresher. You know, it would also be nice if he bought a refresher. Silencer, and he does have one. Just purchased one. So yeah, now this silencer is gonna be able to keep up with this Enigma double black hole. Before it was the play like didn't really get abused much, but you know, Enigma just throw whatever black hole you want. The silencer is gonna cancel it, and then you just refresher and go back in. Kind of did that over here when the Shadow Fiend canceled the Dry Ranger's TP and ended up binding him in the butt. On the bottom though, making a move onto the Sven. Sven, I actually want to rewind because I was a little bit too busy looking at the Roche going down. Oh, that might have been way too much. Oh, no. Yeah, there we go. That's how it looks. Okay, Invoker in the silence. Epicenter getting casted. Sheepstick. Ooh, man. The refresher, the double meatball and the double Sunstrike, and now Darkseer kind of caught out here. Does have the Surge. Choosing not to use it as of yet. Shadow Fiend able to get the return kill onto the Invoker there with the Requiem. Darkseer already used the Surge, not able to make it out. I think he used the Surge onto the Shadow Fiend, I'm not quite sure there. But this Sven, down for 100 seconds, didn't even manage to use the God Strength to that. So,
Dire's bottom barracks.
a little bit unfortunate he actually bought the refresher because his buyback would just come off cooldown just right about now.
Dire's bottom barracks has fallen.
Gonna start hitting this mid-racks. BKB, Requiem onto the Sand King. Sand King dropping pretty low. Are they gonna be able to get the kill? Oh my god, the A on this comes off cooldown, and now the Rock onto the Shadow Fiend. A on disc. Ex Machina. Able to bring one out. Man, dude, look how many golems. Gyro Ranger dropping kind of low. Does still have the on the Aegis.
Dire's top tower has
Golems slowly taking the base. Booker does have buyback. Interesting he's not choosing to use it, but you know, wants to play a little bit safe.
are under attack.
This is gonna be mega. There's no way they're gonna be able to stop this. Oh, Blink Requiem with the BKB. Oh, no way. Okay, nice race there. Able to get the Aegis. That would have been pretty disastrous if they didn't get the Aegis. Ex Machina. Getting refreshed. Requiem on cooldown for another 30 seconds. It's Enigma trying to find something with this Shadow Blade. They do have vision of him there.
Dire's top
They do have that sentry down.
Dire's top barracks has
It looks like after getting the Megas, the Radiant are just gonna retreat after the Sven respawning. They want nothing to do with the Sven. So back to farming, boys, and waiting for the next Roshan. 5 minutes. God damn. Rapier time. Wow. It's actually it's actually been a while. It's like been quite some time. Like considering it's like 80 minutes in, and there's been like no rapier.
my damage redoubled.
Oh, Drive Ranger with the DD. Going onto this van with the Gust, popping the BKB. Warlock with the double rock. Looks like this Darkseer is gonna get left behind. This van actually going right back in, and looks like this is gonna be GG. I'm not sure what that Storehammer was about. Kind of just dragged him in a little, like much deeper. Blink Burrow onto the Shadow Fiend. Shadow Fiend getting silenced up. It's gonna have to use the A on this. Dazzle with the Ghost Scepter. These racks are just gonna start falling. Blink, Requiem. But Sand King was able to get the BKB and complete dodge all that damage. Nice little black hole onto 3. A lot of refreshers going off, but that's gonna be GG. Dude, what a game. So long. But man, dude, that was actually pretty crazy game. Like I'm surprised the Dire like actually threw that. Like dude, they were doing so well, but then like one slight mistake here and there, and it really did cost them the game. Like yeah, like it's like hard to like try to point out one thing because it's like multiple things that happen all throughout the game. I mean, 80-minute game. It's not gonna be just one thing that actually led to the Radiant winning over the game. But honestly, like as the game progresses on and on and on, like you look at your team fight. It's like, what do you have? Like Requiem, Wall, but like. Sure, and global silence, but like that's pretty much about it. And then you look at the rating, it's like Epi, there's Invoker, there's a slew of spells I can throw out, Black Hole, and then the Rock. It's just really hard to fight into, and I'm actually surprised that the Dire managed to hold out for so long, considering the overwhelming team fight from the Radiant. But yeah, like it's interesting because in late game, little mistakes start to matter a lot more than in the early game. In the early game, sure you can die, it's fine. You're gonna respawn in 20 seconds. In late game, you die, you're dead for under 20 seconds, and the enemy team is taking your racks. But yeah, I actually want to see some of these damage graphs. Interesting, interesting. Yeah, like, dude, what a what a wild game. What a super wild game. And dude, this Invoker actually dealing so much damage that game. But yeah, really cool game. Thanks for sending it in. And yeah, that's gonna be it for me, guys. Thank you so much for watching.